Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, The Real Drew Haynes. I'm your host, Drew Haynes. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. We just hit 5,800 subscribers. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for that. There is a lot of you guys watching that ain't subscribing. It's 0.02% of you guys are subscribing. I appreciate that 0.02%. It helps out if you guys do subscribe. This is a lot of work. I take time out of my day to do this, so I do appreciate every one of you guys. Leave comments, that helps out too. If you guys want to leave some comments down below on topics that you guys want me to make some videos about, and I'll try to answer all of them. I just want to do a quick video today. A lot of people ask me why I do what I do, and really it's to create generational wealth. So I just want to kind of talk about that real quick, about how you can create generational wealth in real estate and what that really means. If you're ready to take control of your finances and build a legacy for your family, creating generational wealth in real estate is the right way to do it. I've tried dozens of other things. I've made money in other stuff. I had a lot of different businesses. Nothing have I seen can create generational wealth like real estate. I know there's some people out there that, create stuff and they get rich overnight, seems like, but a lot of them have put years and years into doing it, and then that's how they get their millions of dollars. It's not an overnight success most of the time. There's a lot of work put into it. With everything, there's a lot of work put into it. Real estate, you don't get rich overnight neither, but it is like having your own printing press if you set it up right. When you buy these properties and they produce passive income and they keep going up in value, and when you step away, you can give them to your family, your kids later. That's creating generational wealth, because your kids can keep making money off of something that you did years ago. So really, what is generational wealth? It's about accumulating assets and resources that can benefit your family for generations down the road. And like I just said, one of the most powerful ways that I have found is through real estate. You can't really embark on this journey without a clear vision or a clear destination in mind. You really need to know what your financial goals are. Do you want to own multiple properties? Do you want to create passive income? Write down what these are to you, what your goal income is. If you want to be passive, if you want to have properties, how many properties that you want. Let these goals guide your actions. Knowledge is power, and this holds true in real estate also. You need to be learning about different types of properties, different financing options for these different type of properties, what market trends are, what your current market trend is that you're in, legal aspects. All this will empower you to make the right decisions and informed decisions. Generational wealth normally starts with a strong financial foundation. So get your finances in order, improve your credit score. If you don't have a down payment, start saving for that. Start saving for an emergency fund for your first property if you don't have your first property yet, or an emergency fund for your first property. Investing in the right properties is a big key too. You need to be looking for locations that have good growth potential, amenities close by, good schools. You need to be considering rental demand and resale value down the road if you think you might need an exit strategy. Because remember, you're not just buying for today, you're buying for your future, for your kids' future, for their kids' future. There's a lot of different ways to finance your real estate ventures. You got mortgages, hard money loans, private money loans, partnerships, so much more out there. You guys need to figure out, explore what options you got and what best suits your financial goals and your risk tolerance. Owning real estate is just the beginning, guys. Proper property maintenance ensures that your investment stays well maintained and that you make a good profit and a sustainable profit. You might choose to hire a property manager, or you might choose to manage these properties yourself. Make sure that you can manage them yourself if that's what you choose to do. There's nothing wrong with that. I manage my own properties, but I know what I'm doing. So make sure that you guys do your research and get all your knowledge. Like I said earlier, knowledge is power. If you guys know what you need to do to manage your properties properly, you can watch this channel. I go over all that stuff. This stuff will help you out. Nothing wrong with managing your own properties. If you have doubt that you can do it, hire a property manager. When you buy a property, figure in property management fees. A lot of them charge 10%. Find out what your local property managers charge in your area. Rental income can be a very powerful passive income, but you got to make sure that you're choosing the right tenants and that they're keeping up with your property and you're keeping up with your property as far as maintenance. If you guys can do that, you should enjoy a steady stream of good, solid, sustainable, consistent cash flow. As you guys gain confidence in the market, consider expanding your portfolio. Owning multiple properties diversifies your income streams and increases your wealth building potential. Generational wealth is all about leaving an impact, guys. Plan for the future and involve your family when you're doing this. I take my kids out all the time to look at properties and kind of get them familiar with it, because one day I hope that they run this. If they don't, they can sell it off, whatever. I don't care. I've made my money and I left them something. And that's what it's all about. I hope that they run it and they leave it for their kids, because then that's creating generational wealth to me, because I pass it down for several generations. And if you teach your kids right and they're with you enough, they'll understand how to do it and it'll be easy for them. It won't be a stress and they won't want to sell them. They'll want to keep making that passive income and keep creating generational wealth to pass on to their kids. And hopefully they show their kids right. If you trained your kids right, then they should train their kids right, and it just keeps on going. Think about who in your family has left you money. If you can't think of anyone's, because they didn't create anything years ago. If you're sitting fat right now, congratulations. If it's from someone that was your grandpa or something that made a lot of money and they passed it down to you, I mean, you understand the concept of generational wealth. You can do that with real estate, and it don't take much money to get started and to really build this thing. So if you guys are looking to build a legacy and generational wealth, real estate's the way to go. I can show you how to do it in this channel. There's a million other channels out there too that you guys can watch. You don't have to just watch mine. But get out there and learn everything that you can learn. Don't worry about what you don't know. There's so much stuff that I don't know. I've been doing it for years. When it comes up, I figure out how to do it. That's part of it. Don't get analysis paralysis. That's what a lot of people do, and they never even get their first property. Or they get their first property and then they never grow their portfolio. Don't do that, guys. Start buying, figure out how to get your first one, figure out how to run it right, let it be a test one, get a cheap one, figure out all the pros and cons of it, and then figure out what you don't know from there and start buying more. It's not much to it, guys. So much information out there to figure out how to do this. So just get started. Don't worry about interest rates. Don't worry about markets. I bought houses. My first houses I bought were higher interest rates than what we got going on right now. And when there's high interest rates, you normally have better deals in the market. When there's lower interest rates, there's hardly any deals in the market. There's pros and cons to every market. But buying right now, today, tomorrow, the next day, that's the key. You guys need to start now. Like I said, don't worry about what you don't know. You guys can figure it out. Shoot me an email. I'll try to answer it for you. As always, guys, just another short video. Get out there and make it happen. Build your legacy. Thanks for watching, man. Please subscribe. Thank you.